Leo.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Here. Yes. Thank you.
Already I'm a photo. A photo.
Okay.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
You are a bit divorced. Yeah, so.
We are married. Oh. Yeah.
My toy, sorry.
It's okay. Sorry to delay.
Okay.
Hey, koma iwe pale. Koma iwe pale reception wangu. Washeze.
This one is not for the paper, eh? Okay. Just one, please.
Well, I must say that I'm here precisely representing the people of Zimbabwe who the elections, the 2023 August election. Over 2 million people voted. It is those voices I carry. So I don't need a political party. As I come, it's not about politics. It's about honoring a giant. You are aware that President Hage Geingob was familiar to myself in my personal capacity as a leader, as a young African, but more importantly in the context of SADC. So I'm here to pay my condolences to this giant, to this great icon, to this doyen of democracy, to the men who contribute so much, not just to Namibia, but also to Africa. And not just to Africa, but to humanity. You know, he made a difference. He was a Democrat. He was a believer in justice and freedom. And he did not arrest opponents. He did not incarcerate those who differed with him. He held elections without undermining their integrity. He observed the guidelines on elections within SADC. So for that reason, we honor him. And we are coming here to pay our tribute to the great giant and to say he has laid, the framework. He has created the path. Ours is to walk in his footsteps. Well, I'm here not to talk about parties. I'm here to honor President Hage Geingob. Once we are ready, like I said, I'm going to give Zimbabweans a clear direction. But for now, it is the legacy that we are celebrating. He did not incarcerate those who differed with him. He held elections without undermining their integrity. He observed the guidelines on elections within SADC. So for that reason, we honor him. And we are coming here to pay our tribute to the great giant and to say he has laid, the framework. He has created the path. Ours is to walk in his footsteps. You know, when the giants have already created the way and found a way, ours is to uplift their legacy. As young Africans, as a young African leader, we are proud of what they have started. That legacy must be perpetuated. Democracy, freedom, justice, and making sure that we have African solutions to African problems. And also it's a big lesson to those in the region who are still laggards in observing, guidelines on democracy, free and fair elections, to also emulate and take a leaf from what President Hage Geingob gave and offered in his lifetime.
Right, Mercy Member for City and Prime.
Okay.
From our understanding, you left your political party that you created. So what's next for you?
Well, I'm here not to talk about parties. I'm here to honor President Hage Geingob. Once we are ready, like I said, I'm going to give Zimbabweans a clear direction. But for now, it is the legacy that we are celebrating. President Geingob did exceptionally well, and we must honor him. The best way to honor him is to make sure that we live his legacy, and we make sure that we survive and thrive his legacy.
And then you say you had a personal relationship with the late president. What did he hope for Zimbabwe?
Well, of course, in the context of our disputed elections, we engaged him. We sent a team to Namibia. We are happy that he received our team through the Foreign Affairs Ministry. And we were engaging to find a common solution. Many people think that 2023 is done and dusted. Far from it. In fact, it has not yet been concluded. The election in Zimbabwe was not done properly, per SADC standards, per AU standards, per even global standards. And because of that, we want to make sure that we resolve the issue of elections. We won that election. Mr. Mnangagwa was declared the winner, and that brings the disjuncture and the distortion, and that distortion must be addressed. We need to fix the issue of what the people voted for. Zimbabweans voted for change, and that change must happen. And that's the context of our conversations. So we have done a lot of work, and we're still doing much more work within the context of SADC, and also helping our cause as Zimbabweans. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thanks. Thanks.